Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Avid Book Junkie. Real name is Mark. And tonight is book haul number 2. And I know a lot of you have been waiting for it. I was waiting for one more book to arrive, and it arrived today. So I've had these packages for probably a good 2 weeks. And I'm hoping none are damaged. So let's get right to it. First one on the list, I don't know what it's going to be. Ah, yes. An author who I followed a little while ago on X. I saw him promoting his books and decided to go ahead and read the synopsis on one of them, and it sounded pretty good. It is The Silver Crystal by Ryan Landes. So, one day is all it takes. As a bounty hunter, Rael, I think that's how you say it, chases down the corrupted people with unnatural abilities too powerful for the rest of the society. Something he learned firsthand when they killed his father years ago. But when Rael and his crew are ambushed by the very people they were sent to capture, it changes everything. Fezipi, I think that's how you sound it, leads a desperate group of rebels who are fighting for their lives just as much as their freedom. Any day now, a group of bounty hunters could swoop down on them. They all look to her for answers, but keeping one step ahead of the order might be more than she can handle. Levaz wants peace in order under the ruling class, something he's devoted his life of service to. But the threat of a rebel uprising might be enough to upend the world he's worked so hard to keep together. As the leader of the army, he's always tried to be honorable. But with how fast things are changing, he might not be able to do that much longer. Sounds very, very interesting. Look, when it comes to fantasy books, and I haven't started any fantasy books yet, but when it comes to them, I know the names on with a lot of the characters in a lot of the fantasy books are going to be off the wall. Okay? So you're going to just have to bear with me with pronouncing these names. So my apologies if I just butcher them. All right, book number 2. Let me get my... This is my book bringer bearded book beast. This is mine until I get an actual one. Sometimes I just want to rip open these boxes. Ah, yes, another indie author. These are all indie authors that I'll be opening up. Oh, stunning hardcover. I like it. It's The Secrets of Volkov's. A Fight for the Truth Begins by Ellie J. Disappearance, deaths, threats. The local police are beginning to suspect all these crimes are linked. They're being committed by the sinister and mysterious Volkov family. They're just one problem. They can't prove it. In order to take down the Volkovs and put a stop to these crimes, they called in a young, ambitious policeman, Antonin Jelensinski, I think. That's okay. I butchered that name. Antonin travels hundreds of miles, leaving his fiancee behind to go undercover and infiltrate the Volkov's organization. He pins down incriminating evidence, but he finds far more than he could ever expected. Can he expose the dark secrets of the Volkovs and stop their crimes before it's too late? Nice. Now, I think this is... doesn't say, but I think it's book 1. I know in one of these piles, the other one is here. Let me see. Does it say on here, inside anywhere? No. I think this was book 1. I could look it up real quick. Now let me open up the other one. I think the next one is her second book. All right. Yes, it is. Same. I think this is... yeah, it doesn't say on here. This is Family Secrets. A Mother's Secret Past, A Daughter's Dangerous Fate by L.E.J. And these two, look at the hardcover. It's so nice. All right, let's do this one. The discovery was a complete accident, of course. Nadezhda, just going to call her Nad. How about Nad? Never set out to make an enemy of the woman she believed to be her adoptive mother. When Nad Morez finds a photo of her adoptive mother and realizes she's been living a lie, she ignores all warnings from her family and sets out to discover the grisly secret that killed her father just days after his wedding. When she reveals just how twisted up her family history is. Her search for the truth pushes her into the arms of the mysterious Vasily Volkov, who promises he knows her story, and his strange, sinister family, who seem to have other secrets on their minds. The family seems to operate like a mafia group, and before long, Nad is helplessly entangled with them, trapped in the town they appear to control. Alright, so let me look up which one is book 1 and which one is book 2. No, you're not going to just bring it up? Alright. Here we go. Doesn't say on here either. I know there's 3 in the series. I still have to buy the third one.
Secrets of the Volkovs is first. Family Secrets is second.
Oh, it says in the back. The Secret Series says it all the way in the back. Yep. So the Family Secrets is second. So I read them in order. Bookbringer, book me.
Doing it yourself this whole time. The fuck you mean?
Well, my books are behind me now.
Bruh. Well, I gotta turn my chair, so you gotta move and move your box show my bahookies. I don't have pants on. I have underwear. I'm not naked. Fool. Fucking psycho. Bruh. Am I just handing it to you? Open it over here?
Nah, you can open it, I guess. Yeah, and hand it to me. We can do it that way.
Well, hell, some of these packages need their own destructions because this is ridiculous.
You need these?
No, I got it.
Don't say ooh. That's not good when you open up a package. Hand it to me. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. That sucks. Oh, dude. Dude. Bruh. Yeah, I know. So this is another indie author that I had followed a while ago. And there's some damage to the book. It's nothing crazy. That's the one thing you have to expect when getting shipped through the mail. They're gonna have damage. It sucks, but it is what it is. He gave me a little bookmarker here with a cool message inside. Let me see. So this one, I can't wait to get to. I mean, I can't wait to get to all of them, but I heard a lot of great things about this book. A Dangerous Man by J.L. Engel. Pretty sure I said his last name right. Not sure, but if I didn't, my bad. So there's some, if you can see, damage right here. The corners are a little banged up. Gave me a little bookmarker. Awesome. Love it. But hey, listen. I appreciate all the authors who give me copies of their books. Because you all don't have to. You're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. So I'm not going to sit here and complain that it got damaged through the mail. Because, listen, it is what it is. This is awesome. I cannot wait to get to it. The mail sucks, but, you know. Let's see. A Dangerous Man. His crusade of retribution has freed countless trafficking victims from captivity, sweeping across the United States like a storm and leaving a bloody path of destruction in his wake. Who is he? He was a father, a husband, and a former government operative who lost everything he cared for to a merciless Russian crime syndicate. And he's arrived in Boston to bring his odyssey of vengeance to a close. Can he be stopped? Pursuing him as a relentless FBI agent with more at stake than enforcing the law, a hard-boiled detective suspicious of every piece of the puzzle, and a pair of cunning twin assassins who might rival his skill. Holy shit, dude. This book sounds badass. At what cost? They'll risk everything being drawn into the chaos of one man's war for justice. Motives will be questioned, loyalties will be tested, and no one will come out unscathed, if at all. Dude. Whew. I read it before, but now that I'm reading it again, dude, I can't. This book sounds badass. Like it's going to be just non-stop action. Yes. JL, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you do end up seeing this video, don't worry about this. Don't even say you're gonna send me another copy. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Bookbringer, book me. Sure, if you'd like to. I don't know if they can. You might have to get closer to the mic though. Tell which one is next. Oh. Okay. I was gonna say I knew which one that was. I was gonna save it for last, but it's
Okay,
cool.
I can-
No. It kind of got shown on there already, but no, it's cool. It's fine. No, it's fine. So, this next book is by another indie author. Like I just said, they're all indie authors. And this was the very last book that I was waiting on to get here. And I've heard nothing but great things about it. Would you like to do the honors? The name and everything, the author.
I'll try.
All right.
Make sure. Is it picking me up?
It might be.
Which one is the bottom one? Okay, it looks like it's picking me up pretty good. Hi guys, I'm Dana. So this book is by Z.B. Steele, An Inkling of Flame. Oh, hold on, I gotta turn it right. And then there's glare. Oh no! There we go, a little better. Okay, there's the back of it. It's just a little novella, so it's a tiny little guy.
The second one comes out soon.
So I'm gonna read the back like he does. Y'all tell me if I sound stupid or not. Okay. Tell me how it happened. Lane was a soldier, conscripted to fight under the Fox in a vengeance-fueled march. He and his friends were due for a fated confrontation, one that has ended in blood and loss. Now, the Inquisitors want to hear every detail of his conscription, his training, and the duel against the assassin in gray. A backwards narrative full of banter and blood, Z.B. Steele presents An Inkling of Flame, a Song of the Damned novella.
Yes. And this one is in great condition. Great condition. Love it. So this one arrived today. And of all days that it was arriving, it was raining all day. So I asked the author if he can give me the tracking number. Well, actually, he gave me the tracking number by himself. So I was tracking it all morning. And when I finally saw that it came here, I told my crew, yo, I'm taking an early lunch. I gotta run home real quick to make sure that this went inside. Because I would be pissed if this book came damaged.
Or didn't come damaged until it was left out in the rain, and that would be a fucking shame.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a short novella. I'm pretty sure he has another one coming out very soon. And I think it's a lot longer book this time.
So have you looked into the Song of the Damned? Like, is that a main series he's writing or something?
I don't. The next one that's coming out, I don't think is a continuous of this one.
For
I'm not
example,
sure.
You know my the books I have, the DC Cast, the House of Night series that you bought,
Yeah.
the March, Charmed, all that.
Yep.
And then you've got those little books, Lenovia's Vow, and all those that I bought. The little books are novellas, but the House of Night is the actual series. So
Yeah.
he probably has a Song of the Damned series, or he's intending to. I just don't know.
Yeah, I think he might be intending to.
But maybe he doesn't have it yet.
I don't know if this is his first novel or not. Or novella, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Because sometimes those novella timelines with full series can dictate the reading order. You know, if you're trying to do it chronologically for the books
Yeah.
or for the story.
So this is his next one. So this is the Song of the Damned. So okay,
That's
so this
the
is
one
this
that's
is a
the
prequel. Yeah, this is a prequel.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's
So
what-
yeah, this
that's
one's a
what I was
lot longer. Okay, yes. Oh,
This
nice.
This just gets you
Started.
wanting to read
Yes.
that. Okay.
Yep. Nice. This next one is from an author we chat pretty much every single day. She was the very first one that
You would.
shut up. She was the very first one that, contacted me to like give me support on here with everything that I'm doing on the YouTube, X, and everything. And she's been very supportive every single day. She's a cool person. Got the wife over here eyeballing me.
Cool person, huh?
Corvina Sweeney. And what's this one? Oh yeah, I gotta.
Let me do the thing.
Let's see what's gonna catch you.
Probably not. Oh, it will on the voice.
Yeah.
All right, Corvina Sweeney, he's mine. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm really just kidding. It's just for giggles, just for shits, right? So this book is The Coven. Coven, kind of a creepy, misty, witchy feel. And and the back has a very nice zombie guy staring at you, falling to pieces, his skin just ripping off, you know. Delicious. There's dinner, guys. Deep in the heart of Albany, Louisiana, where old traditions run deep and outsiders are met with wary glances, 3 women have taken up residence in the infamous Pritchard house. The locals whisper about witchcraft, curses, and things best left undisturbed, and for once they might actually be right. Emmeline, Moira, and Kirsten didn't come looking for trouble, but when their attempt to summon a demon for information goes sideways, they accidentally unleash something far more annoying than evil. Magic, murder, and mayhem collide in this darkly comedic tale where the only thing more dangerous than demons is small-town gossip. Yay!
Nice. I love that cover.
It's very interesting.
On the feel of the book, it's a dark comedy. She does a lot of horror and dark comedy.
I've never heard those two combined. That's crazy.
And the feel of the book, like the cover, is really nice. Nice little note inside. Thank you, Corvina. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Oh, this book, okay. Hold on. Can't be shown. Okay. Hold on. What? Oh. Alright. Here's another one. I already have this book.
Oh, you already have it?
Yes, I already have this.
We already did this.
But I had asked the author if I can get a signed copy. I was going to pay for it also, for a signed copy of it. But he was kind enough to send me a copy of his book signed. And
the other one, right?
If you would like, I don't know. I guess so. But yeah, it sucks. This one came in damaged again. Well, not again.
Again, as in
the second book in this whole package.
It's not.
I mean, it's not terrible, but
if you're a book collector and you're looking for that perfect. I mean, it was in a box.
Yeah, which is weird because normally in boxes they don't get damaged.
But there wasn't anything like around. Yeah. These, but I mean, still, it's shocking.
Tim, T.J. McKay. The Fall of Sylvandria.
That was in the last video too.
Yes, this was in the last video.
But this is
if you can see it, you probably can't, Tim, or anyone. It's right. It's like right up here.
Hold it up to where it's like back here. Like back it up and then push it over so you can see it.
Yeah, like Yep, right here. It's like dented a little bit. It's enough to be annoying.
They've really got to do better.
Little message from the man, the legend himself.
Like the Postal Service really needs to do better. People pay good money for this stuff. And
yeah.
This was kindness of his heart copy, but like people pay money for this stuff and it just comes ridiculous. Like they have to do better.
Yeah, it sucks. But
look, he has a thingy thing. Open it back up.
Yeah, like what we have. Yep.
We have a little.
This is a volume 1. I'll be getting to this one real soon.
Yeah, you say that about all of them.
I plan on getting to a lot of these books real soon. It just depends on what's going on. But if you are watching this, Tim, if you end up watching this like with the other author, don't worry about it. Don't try and say you'll send me another copy. Tim, I appreciate it. And don't worry about it, all right? You can't control the mail. You can't control the postal service, so it is what it is.
It's more him just like letting people know that it happens, not to be, you know, that there's not really a whole lot of avoiding it. I don't know if you opened this one, but it was signed, and also there's a bookmark in there.
Holy shit, why did I not open this? ZB, why did I not open this? Look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love it. There's a little bow. Look at that. I looked back on my life many times throughout the years, and there's one commodity. Damn. I've always been a coward.
Well, commonality. I thought that said commodity. It's commonality.
Didn't I say that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I said that, and then you corrected me wrongly.
Oops.
Okay.
It looks like. Okay. So
All right, now this one is packaged up pretty damn good.
Yeah, there shouldn't be anything wrong with this one, but I figured I'd let you do the whole.
Ooh, yes. I'm gonna wave it real quick. You probably know the author. You probably know who it is by the packaging. Okay.
Easy. You're like a kid at Christmas.
I'm like a kid at Christmas. I just want to open up these. Ooh, yes. I love it.
I don't see a little bit on this.
Yeah, that's.
And over there.
Yeah.
But that's gonna. Have
That's
to
yeah. That's
gonna be
that's
normal wear and
nothing.
tear on a shelf too, so
Got a nice bookmark in here.
that is a massive bookmark. Holy dude.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Little nice message from the author in here. I love these messages from all you guys, because the thing with indie authors, you guys, all of you know, I'm all about indie authors. I play a lot of video games. I love indie developers. The difference between like indie authors, indie devs, and the AAA titles for video games and the traditional published authors, to me, for some reason, I just feel like indie authors have, yes, more heart is put in with indie authors.
Because they have something to prove. They're not the big guys. They don't have the big guns, so they have to prove their worth. They got to put everything they have into it.
And they're no different. They're no different than the traditional published authors.
Right.
The traditional published authors aren't sitting on a throne while the indie authors are down here bowing down to the traditional authors. That's not how it is. They're no better than indie authors. That's how I see it.
But here's the thing: they probably started out considered indie in the beginning, and they made it, and these guys can too. Excuse me.
So this is Who Put Bella in the Witch Elm by Blake Myers.
Wait,
Look at
so
that.
Is she like literally a tree?
It's a murder, like a murder case book.
Ooh.
Love the cover. Love the feel of the book. When Dr. Emma Lloyd relocates to the quiet English parish of Hagley, she hopes to leave her painful past behind the reinvent herself as a forensic investigator. But her fresh start takes a sinister twist when she's drawn into the parish's most infamous cold case, the mysterious 80-year-old murder of Jane Doe found discarded in a tree's hollow. A woman the locals have come to know as Bella. As Emma digs deeper and secrets come to light, she faces unexpected resistance from her superiors to Bella herself. Haunted by Bella's vengeful ghost, Emma begins to suspect the case is far more dangerous and personal than she ever imagined. To uncover the truth, Emma must navigate a tangle of lies and confront the dark secrets buried in Hagley's past. But some mysteries refuse to be answered. And as Bella's restless spirit grows increasingly violent, Emma will have to decide how far she's willing to go to lay her and the town's ghost to rest. That sounds really good. And he was Indie Author of the Week last week. And I'll explain why I haven't picked an indie author this week to showcase at the end of the video. Blake, thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's not really nothing. Just the corners, a little bit. 2 corners and then like the top right corner, top left corner on the back. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Blake, again, thank you. Thank you.
What's wild is that even as carefully as that was packaged, it's still out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Freaking bubble wrapped, my guy.
Do I have any more, Bookbringer?
No, sir, that was all of them.
That was it?
That was it.
Man, I was trying to open up like 10 more books.
You have to have the 10 more books before you can open them up.
Yeah, I know, right? So, yes, that is book haul number 2 of the channel. Again, for any of the authors who will be watching this video, you come across the part of the video where your book, I say your book is damaged, don't worry about it. All right, don't try and send me another copy because I will refuse it. You didn't have to send me one to begin with. All right, so let it go. It is what it is. You can't control the mail.
Informational purposes only.
So I'm currently reading Ghost Room by Janelle Shiki. I had to look up how to pronounce that last name because I think I butchered it the last time I had mentioned her name on here. And then I looked up a video by one booktuber and then another video by another booktuber, and they both said it different. Now I went with the one that said
she was on there.
Shiki.
Because she was on there and she didn't correct him, so we assumed that may have been the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, but who knows? Man, who knows? Listen, I'm bad with pronouncing names. I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to deal with it. All right? So, yes, these are going to go very nice on my bookshelf. I finally got to this. Like I said, I was waiting on one last book to get here. I'm sorry that it took so long.
It literally came today, guys. No lie.
But, yeah, this is it. This is the book haul number 2. Okay, so with the indie author of the week, I'm going to take this week off of it because when I started it, I already had 2 authors picked and had most of their stuff already prepped and ready to go. I didn't have a chance to do that last week because it was just busy with work and with other things going around the house. So I already know the 2 other authors that I'm going to showcase. So this week I'm going to be working on, their presentation for the following week. So Sunday I will do the first one, and then the next Sunday I will do the second one. And then once I have all of them ready to go, I should be able to just keep it flowing every single week. Should. Football season with the little kid is coming up, so it's going to get a little crazy at times. So I might not be able to do it every week, but you all know that I'll try to. I'll try my hardest to showcase the indie authors and all their hard work. All right. And there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember now. Damn. Sucks getting old.
I'm just going to tell them they need to stay on your ass about writing your book.
Yeah, I'm currently writing a book. I haven't really...
We haven't touched that thing in...
Probably like 2 months.
Probably longer than that.
Maybe.
It was before Christmas.
It was around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably around like 2-3 months. At first, we were kicking ass. We were just... Like, the ideas were just coming out of my head, and I was writing it, and she was just basically fixing all my fuck-ups. Which was
the damn thing.
Which was a lot.
Excuse me.
So, I will try and get back to that because I know with writing a book that takes up a lot of time. Writing the book, doing this, everything. So
we had some medical stuff in the family.
Yeah.
Recently, somebody had surgery, so it's
been hectic.
It's been crazy. I work long hours, so he has to, I don't get home till after 7 p.m. some days, so he's got to pick up the slack from the time he gets home until I get home. And I'm just a little.
I'm hoping this is picking you up because this is the kind of mic words has to be.
Moving when I talk.
Yeah, it is.
So I would assume so.
I mean,
I might be soft, but they should be able to hear me.
I'm gonna replay it to see how everything sounds. So.
Cut me out if you have to, I guess.
Yeah. There was one more thing, but I cannot remember. Whatever. It sucks getting old. Yeah. All right. But that is it for... Oh. I have... Sledge review coming up. Cabin by the Lake coming up. And then Ghost Room. When I get done that book, which I'll be done it by tomorrow. I only have like 30 more pages. That will be coming up. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, you read that one. Yeah, in one night, right?
I mean, I wasn't going there, but since you were going there, yeah.
And then you read Dark.
I read it in about 4 hours.
Yeah, and then you read Dark Bloom in one night. She took Dark Bloom hostage, and read it in one night.
But see, the positive to that is if I read it in one night, you got it back very quickly. So it's not like it put you out any,
Yeah.
You got it back and you were able to pick back up where you left off. So that's the beauty of me being super extra fast reader.
Yeah, like a fast reader. I don't know how she does it, but she does. I mean, I kind of used to be that way. I used to go through like 2 books a week. I can't do that anymore, especially with these long ass books. Like, I'm starting to enjoy novellas a lot more than, let's say, a book that's 400, 500, 600 pages. I don't know. I guess the older you get, the... No,
the author being able to keep you entranced through those pages is the sign of a good author.
Oh, yeah, true. But at the same time, I just...
Like the books that you were reading?
Which ones?
The ones that, like, Trent and...
Oh, the romance ones?
I read those in a couple days.
And I did read that romance one in, like, 2 days, the first one? Yeah. The second one took me, like, a week. But the first one was, like, 2 days. I never thought I would like romance. And I actually do.
It's not your normal nitty-gritty descriptive romance, so...
Yeah.
It has parts, but you're reading it for the story.
You're reading
it for the love. You're reading it for the twist, because there's always a twist in every one of her books. So.
Yeah, the ones that she gave me has a good story to her. I told her, don't give me a romance book where it's just nothing but sex.
I don't even read those.
And, like, all I'm reading about is, you know what? Give me one that has a great story behind it. So she gave me one, and I flew by it, which was surprising. So...
And then he would, like, start calling me the girl's name and speak in some deep-ass voice and be like...
All right. Don't need to... This is... Remember, okay? All right, guys. That is it for the second book haul of the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Feedback for me.
Yes, the wife wants some feedback on her part. I think she did a good job. She always does. She's very supportive of me doing all of this. So yeah, this week I'm gonna try and get the Sledge review here this week, and then later on the Cabin by the Lake. I will try and get those 2 out this week, and I might try and put something else out, just talking about other books. So, all right, guys, I'm out. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. Hope it's nice and sunny wherever you're at.
Sure as hell ain't here.
Yeah, it's raining. It's gonna be rain all week, but
really?
I think so, like crappy all week.
Oh.
Yeah, that's springtime, you know.
But it's not warm like springtime. It's cold as fuck.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm out. Stay strong, stay positive, stay focused. That is the most important one out of them all, because if you lose your focus, you lost. All right. I will see you guys next time.